3, 2, 1. Tiddy-dee-dee. Tiddy-dee-dee-dee. Tiddy-dee-dee. Tiddy-dee-dee-dee-dee. Party. Welcome to 2020 Arcaders.
Compliments.
Are you want to get copyright stricken for that?
Nah, our singing wasn't that good.
Yeah, but it's just I have a voice. Yo, what's good, Arcaders? It's okay, what's up? Even for the coolest niggas that the clouds too close to the ground, so go to the sky. And I'm not alone. I'm out here with
Sikumbaza, aka Mr. Fresh Fade, no Badla, all the blessings with no spatla.
and you're watching Arcade ZA. Welcome to 2020, the first episode. So sorry it took so long. You know what? So sorry we took a hiatus at the end of the year last year. You know, you're asking where the tech videos are enough for tech and we are happy. You know, and we're so sorry, but we're back. You know, we're back.
Like whom on?
Anyway, so for the first video of the year, guys, we wanted to talk about the most highly anticipated technology that I'm expecting, that Steve was expecting, that we're expecting.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things that I want to talk about right now. Well, not a lot, because I don't want to expect everything, just the things that matter to me the most. I feel like some things might be like overrated or too expensive for me to even anticipate. But you know, stuff I'm gonna work hard this year. You know, Steve was gonna call me also and help me get some of this tech that I'm anticipating this year. So Steve, I'm gonna start with cameras.
Okay.
Obviously.
But of course.
Because I'm a camera guy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At the top of my list for the most anticipated tech this year is cameras, guys. And within that list, within that area, within that group, I've got 3 cameras that I'm expecting. It is the A7S4 from Sony. Now this is a video-oriented camera, you know, one of the most legendary cameras. Well, why am I calling it a 4? It's the A7S3. The thing is, there's rumors that they might skip the 3 and make it a 4 because there is the A7R4 now. Sony.
What did we go to the launch of?
We went to the Sony A7R4. And R stands for resolution. So it's a photography camera.
That was a photography camera.
So so the A7 III, what we're recording on right now, is a hybrid of the R and the S line. S is for video, R is for resolution as a camera. So I'm really anticipating the A7S III or 4, whatever they call it. But speaking of Sony, another camera that I'm expecting is the A7S4. No, A7 4. Jesus, Sony, please name. Different naming scheme.
You need to give us something that just makes sense in our heads, because this doesn't.
So it's an A7 4, which is the next. What do they call? What you have English?
Next generation.
The processor. What is it?
Oh, the predecessor is the one before.
Yeah, the processor. I think.
No.
Isn't it a word like that? Processor. Isn't like what comes next?
No, you have the predecessor, which is before,
and then
I don't
think processor.
No,
I think there is a processor.
There is today.
Yeah, we are the English youngest. This one. I read the webstars before this episode. So A7 III comes the A7 IV, which might drop this year, and the A7S III. I finally got it.
Well done.
Yeah, and then another camera that I'm really looking forward to is the Fujifilm X-T4.
Of course.
So last year, or was it 2018? Fuji dropped the X-T3.
Right? You've been crying about the X-T3 since it came out. You've been crying. George even wanted me to get an X-T3 instead of my A65.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I got the A65 because Sony gang.
I feel like Fuji has beautiful colors on that camera on the X-T3. I think they have so many options for video formats and frame rates and stuff like that. I think the only place that they flopped is that camera does not have image body stabilization. So it's a camera that's meant to be on a gimbal or on a tripod. So there's rumors that the next XT is going to have image body stabilization. So I'm really excited to I'm looking forward to that because I'm a full frame guy, and that's the only APS-C that keeps me interested. Because the what is it? Nikon has the Z50. And that's an APS-C, and it's okay. It's kind of.
So what's wrong with my APS-C, bro?
No, it's cool since that they've already upgraded your camera. They already upgraded your camera. There's the A6600, I think. It's pretty dope. But the only thing that's different is that this screen flips.
But
those are the cameras that I'm looking forward to this year. It's the A7 IV, the A7S III, and the Fujifilm X-T4.
Well done.
Yeah, so I've said them all. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is gaming. Steve, this is also
this is my realm.
Your forte, you know what I'm saying? We have big things happening for gaming this year. It's new consoles, new generations, and it is Xbox and Sony, well, Microsoft and Sony dropping new consoles.
Yeah.
One of them we've already seen.
The fridge.
Yeah, the fridge basically, which is the Xbox Series X, and I think it's pretty dope. I love that design.
The tower.
The tower.
The thing is, it's because you like PCs.
Yes.
So as soon as I saw that tower, I was like, George is gonna like this.
It's pretty dope. I think it's the ergonomics of it is pretty dope.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you guys know what ergonomics are?
Hey, Doug, if you
George does. I remember technology grade 9 when they taught us that.
The ergonomics of the design is pretty dope. It's a pretty dope design.
I won't lie, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. And Microsoft, I know, is pushing forward to be the most powerful console. Yeah. But now it's a race because right now, arguably the most powerful console out is the Xbox. What is it? Xbox One X.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. And I think now it's that competition between Microsoft and Sony to see who's going to drop the best, the most powerful console. So the PlayStation 5 dropping in November, I'm thinking.
Yep.
And everyone right now on South African Twitter is debating on the price. I know I was debating on the price with a friend of mine, and he was saying 12 to 15. I was like, there's no way.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not a chance.
There's no way
they can never do that.
But we can't say never.
12 to 15.
But that's a lot of money.
Guys, the PlayStation 4 when it was new, 1 terabyte would be maximum 7.
You know what the problem is, Sibu? The PS4 Pro right now, 1 terabyte.
How much is it?
It's 8.
Okay.
It's 7,999.
Okay.
So that's why I listen to those things. That's why 10,000 rand is very much possible.
10.
I'm not going
1
high.
terabyte, PlayStation 5, 10,000. There's no way more than that. I refuse.
I hope not.
Not for a South African market, at least.
Because the rumored price in America is $500, right, or $550 at most. And how much is that? That's 8,000 something.
Yeah,
right? roughly around there. So with taxes and imports, what?
They'll push it up.
10,000 is what I'm hoping. Yeah.
I think 10,000 makes sense.
That means that thing with FIFA 21 would be 11,000 rand.
Easy. And then the games are going to start being 1.5. Do you remember PlayStation games for 400 rand?
PlayStation games,
200
exactly.
actually.
For 500 rand, you could buy 2 games. I think.
You could definitely. SSX Tricky.
Yeah.
The Mortal Kombat. Just
like
that.
Games on PS3 and PS2. I think on PS3 the most expensive they would get is 600 rand. Yeah, and then on PS2, 300 or 400 rand you're buying an A-list game and stuff like that. And for 200 rand you could get a dope game on PS2.
Easy. Now standard edition games start at 1.1.
Exactly.
Imagine.
And speaking about games, I think the most anticipated game of the year for me is Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. I'm gonna make a video about it, but just you wait.
Amazing Keanu Reeves. It's in the future, dystopian. I don't know what's going on in that game, but I want it.
Cyberpunk 2077, The Last of Us 2.
Sure.
Listen, I don't want to give it away. I
think those are the most.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Cyberpunk is exclusive to PlayStation, but that would be a huge.
I don't think Cyberpunk Last of Us is exclusive to PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Cyberpunk is. We'll put it here.
That would be a huge loss on Microsoft.
Because it's easily going to be the biggest game of the year.
And it's April 16th, release date 2020.
Yeah.
So I really can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Guys, I do not have a PlayStation 4 right now. Steve has one. And I might get one. Just to keep it and just to have it. I game on the PC right now.
Yeah.
What I'm playing right now is obviously Star Wars, the new Star Wars games.
Same.
Steve was not feeling it.
I'm gonna make a video about that.
Yeah, but I might get a PS4 just for what's gonna come out from now until November, because they said the PS5 is gonna drop in holiday season.
But the nice thing is the PS5 is also gonna be able to play PS4 games.
So it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of money, basically. Yeah. So. Now, within network terms, or telecommunications terms, I'd say 5G is the most exciting thing about this year. I think it's going to be a standard.
Yeah.
Rain kind of already has something. Speaking in South African terms, because in America, a lot of network providers are already providing 5G.
Attempting to.
Yeah. I know there's people who are providing 5G, which is just 4G with a different name.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in South Africa, we're already providing speeds over 150 megabytes per second, which is what Rain is doing apparently.
Yeah.
And right now, it's only in like suburban areas like Sandton and stuff like that.
And Forslow.
Obviously.
See, he gets there. You can't focus when somebody else does it, but you
no, the thing is, see, the reason why I didn't want to make that joke is because I am really keen on having 5G in Force, and we don't have it.
Bro, you guys don't even have fiber.
We don't even have fiber, so it hurts every fiber of my being.
There it is.
But anyway, I hope Rain makes. It's so ambitious. I'd rather just move out.
Yeah.
And just get 5G.
That's what.
Yeah, I'd rather go to Randburg. But 5G is looking very promising. I know our government likes to throw around the word
fourth industrial revolution.
Yeah, but why?
I mean, the thing is, it's just like a lot of things in South Africa. It's all on paper, but in terms of implementation, nothing happens. So I think with 5G, they were gonna say we have 5G. Our telecommunications companies are very close with the government, so they'll say, yeah, we're giving you 5G, but in actual fact, it's not even there. In America right now, people are struggling with their 5G. Yeah. We have to be close to like a network thing. You can't be around the corner, otherwise it's not.
Walls are still.
Walls are a problem in America. So. South Africa, promising, but very much for the select few.
Exactly. So when 5G does drop, I think it'll open doors, especially for like online gaming and stuff like that. But it might look pretty bleak because some nations in South Africa still don't have 3G even. Yeah. I think 4G is even a struggle. So the Bonapambili 2020, please be good to us in that term. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, what's the use of having 5G if we have load shedding? One problem at a time. Okay.
Cell phones, Zibu.
Cell phones.
There's only one phone I'm looking forward to, obviously. It's the iPhone 12.
Of course.
I know I'm an Apple fanboy. I know that. But what's interesting this year, Steve, is that apparently Apple is about to drop the most iPhones they have ever dropped before. So usually Apple drops 3 phones.
Is it 3?
Yeah, 3 phones. So it's like an iPhone 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max. Sure. So this year they might drop 4 to 5. So apparently iPhone is working on an iPhone SE2. Remember the SE? SE was like an iPhone 5S.
Is that the metal?
Yes, with the square body frame. Yeah. So they dropped the SE back a few years ago. So they want to update that one and drop an SE2, which is a budget phone line. Because we're seeing right now that people like budget. Yeah. We're not going to spend like $900 or $1,000 on a cell phone. So companies are rushing to provide $650 phones or 500. That budget line is the gold mine. That's why Oppo, that's why Huawei, that's why Samsung is thriving, because they're killing that budget line.
We saw it quite a lot. We saw it with the iPhone 11. I think. Yes, I think that was the
10R.
I don't know what the language is, but the least increase in iPhones in a very long time, because they're realizing that as much as we love their phones, we don't have money, guys. Exactly. We don't have money.
The 10R was the highest selling iPhone. I could be wrong, but of 2018. 10R really sold well because people want the iPhone, but they don't want to spend 25,000 Rand for the iPhone. This is pretty much still expensive though.
Yeah.
But I think 14,000 Rand is a better alternative to 25,000 Rand. Yeah. And it's so funny when we talk about iPhones in South Africa, because people will talk about budget iPhones, and in South Africa that does not exist.
It doesn't exist, bro.
Budget in South Africa is 6,000 Rand.
Yeah.
Or 5,000.
I'll say even 5,000 is budget.
That's budget.
J whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. So budget iPhone in South Africa would be a 6S.
Yeah, definitely.
6S Plus or maybe a 7.
If you're pushing it.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's so kind of funny of the dynamics of American budget and
versus South African.
Exactly.
But that's why we're here, to tell you guys the facts, not the American way, but the South African way.
So anyway, the iPhone 12 might have 5G. Definitely will have 5G.
Definitely.
Yeah, 5G antennas. And there's a lot of rumors that it will be all glass, no bezel, no notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm here to tell you guys that it's not true. I mean, it's not true.
George has been sitting on that. Actually, he hasn't been sitting on that one. He said notch 5 times in my lifetime.
Anyway, there's a lot of rumors
Yeah.
saying there's gonna not be a notch and stuff like that. That's false. We're still gonna get a notch. Might be smaller.
Yeah.
Might be smaller, but we're still gonna get a notch because the technology for Apple isn't at that perfect place where they could just maybe have a single cutout like a hole, like what other companies are doing. So Apple gets to the party very late, but when they do it,
They do it better.
exactly. So yeah, I'm excited for 5G. I'm excited for a bigger battery maybe.
Yeah.
There's minute upgrades to iPhones, but I think they're worth it.
I 100% think they're worth it.
If I could, see, I'd buy an iPhone every year. If I could.
I wish.
If I could.
I'd do the same. And I'm also, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Samsung. I'm a huge fan of Huawei.
Yeah.
I might even be a OnePlus guy.
Yes.
But Apple does have my heart. In terms of integration with my life, man. Guys, can I show you what George got me? Where are they? I have the watch, right? I have
The MacBook. Yeah.
I have the phone.
Yeah.
What was left?
The AirPods.
The AirPods, bro. George got me AirPods. I'm a full-on Apple man now. I'm a hype beast. I'm just not over.
Sibu hasn't seen a doctor in years.
Because Apple a day.
Keeps the doctor away. Wish list.
Yeah.
Wish list is things that aren't confirmed,
Okay.
but things that you want to come out this year. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So on my wish list, I want a Mavic Air 2,
Okay.
which is the DJI drone. I want the sequel to the Mavic Air. Mavic Air is a dope drone, but I want to see if DJI drops an update to that drone.
Yeah.
And I want an Osmo Pocket 2. Osmo Pocket 2 is my favorite camera of 2019.
Yeah.
Review coming soon of that because that basically made my 2019. It's a beautiful, small, compact camera, and it was my favorite camera last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want a sequel to that too. So yeah.
So both our favorite cameras last year were DJIs.
Yes.
Because my favorite camera was the Osmo Action by
Osmo
far.
Action was far.
By far. Taking the Osmo Action on holiday and actually shooting with it made my holiday 10 times easier. So shout out to you, DJI.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I don't know if you have anything on your wish list. Maybe you want foldable tech in your life.
Nobody wants foldable tech, guys. We should have left that in 2005 with Motorola. Nobody wants foldable tech, but it seems like it's like the next thing. I think tech companies like VR, so they decided, we're gonna go and fold things now. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for foldable tech. Probably for the next 3 years, I think, because I want it to be perfected.
Me,
Yeah.
the tech that I'm excited for, everything can go away.
Yeah.
Guys, VR.
VR.
VR is honestly the thing that sits like on my mind all December next year on my birthday.
Yeah.
And
And apparently Apple is working on VR glasses, eh?
dude, when I say I'm excited about VR, that is the only thing that's on my mind all day, every day. That's why my next tech purchase is probably going to be the PSVR. I've wanted that thing for so long. VR anything. Ever since I played Gran Turismo on VR,
That's amazing.
I've been gone, bro. I've been gone.
But yeah, guys, tell us what's your most anticipated take of 2020.
Yeah.
Is there something you're looking forward to? Something you want to buy? Something on your wish list, maybe?
Yeah.
Something that hasn't been confirmed but you wish comes out this year.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching Arcade today. My name has been Okay Wasabi from Fusolas 1475, the Buddhist niggas die. It is not multiply the clouds too close to the ground to water to the sky. And I was on the road, I was out here with,
Simon Banza, aka Mr. Fresh Fade No Banza.
and you were watching Arcade.
Zere.
Till again next week. We need to be consistent.
Consistent.
This year.
2020. Consistency. I'm done.